So here we are. Shay Martin Lovette, welcome to the studio, Jay.
Hey,
how are
Chris? Doing well. Thanks for having me.
I think congratulations are in order. You just got married, right?
That's right. October of last year.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
How's the first 6 months or so been?
It's been great.
Yeah?
It's been great. Yeah, we're very happy.
Yeah. How'd you guys meet?
We actually met in Boone at of all places, a beer and music festival. So,
well, that's very fitting. Were you performing or no?
I was not. I did return and perform a few years later, which was kind of a full circle moment for us.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. And let's talk about your origin story. I know you're based in Boone now. Are you from there originally?
Right. I'm actually born and raised just below Boone in Wilkesboro, North Carolina, about 30 minutes away. So, yeah, kind of grew up around what my dad was a songwriter, kind of grew up around listening to singer-songwriters, and Merle Fest was a large music festival there, and kind of grew up going there. I've been to pretty much all there every year, and yeah, I kind of grew up around it. My dad was always had some songwriter around, whether it's bluegrass or folk, rock, whatever, and kind of old country stuff.
So could you have done something else? It sounds like you were just born to make music.
It came pretty natural, especially the songwriting aspect. Right away, as soon as I started picking up the guitar, it was used as a tool for songwriting for me. In my formative years there, I definitely I had friends that were pursuing bluegrass flat picking, finger picking, which I do love that, and can kind of include aspects of some of those things. But for me, right away, it was the focus was how I wanted to express myself. And, yeah, that's how it went.
What would be an alternative job if music hadn't worked out for you? What do you think you'd be doing?
Oh man, great question. I would say something also creative. I would try maybe something in writing. I love to read short stories and find a lot of inspiration in short stories for my own songwriting, and so I would think that maybe that would be something I would create another creative pursuit. Very, very similar, and there's a lot of parallels between, capturing, 3 minutes of truth and melody in a song versus a short story where you have to include all the pertinent, the really emotionally impactful elements in a limited number of pages. So maybe that would be something I would take a shot at.
Let's talk about your most recent album, which is actually a few years back from 2021.
Yeah.
And because you're probably due for something new soon, no?
Yeah, I'm actually going to play a new song. Today.
Awesome.
Working on some new songs now, and I really just need a few more in the can in order to have enough for then my next album. So that's the goal for this year is to do that. I've got 4 tunes, and I need about 6 or 7 more, and I've got 4 that I really like. But normally, my process would be that I would stack up a bunch more than that, and then kind of weed through them and figure out what we got.
I was talking to Libby Rodenbaugh from Mipso a while back, and she was saying
great.
We were talking about Mipso working on something new, and she said they had about 60 pieces.
Yeah,
I thought that was so fascinating. They weren't 60 songs, but they were just ideas, thoughts, or instrumentation, or just things that they had collected over time that could be part of a new album. I suspect it's sort of similar to you as well. It takes a hot minute to fully form a song in its completion.
For sure. I mean, part of the process for me is voice memos, and I've got so many half-written or just melodic things that I've recorded, and trying to piecemeal it all together, and it's one big puzzle, and it's definitely a process, a cumbersome process, and it's one of those things that happens different every time for me, anyways. There's just that great sense of accomplishment when you finally do get something that you're like, okay, this is worth keeping. It takes a while, but it's worth it.
And your last album was actually produced by Joseph Terrell from Mipso, right?
Yeah, good friend of mine, and very prolific. One of my favorite songwriters in general, and great to know him as a friend and as a musician, and love to spitball with him anytime that I can. I mean, we have lots of similarities in taste of music and songwriting and everything. So great guy.
And you're in town this weekend for a show. Is it on Sunday? Is that right?
That's right. On Sunday at Gibson Girl Vintage in Durham, and that's with my friend Alexa Rose, another just an amazing songwriter based out of Asheville, North Carolina. Her last album just kind of floored me right from the jump. I believe it's Headwaters is the name of it, but yeah, excited to do that show with her. And it's pretty close to downtown Durham at Gibson Girl Vintage on Sunday.
Okay. Shay, thanks for stopping by Studio J. Appreciate you getting to know you.
Yeah.
And looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. Thanks.
For sure. Thanks so much, Chris.